The architecture of freedom, unshackling the mind. The great illusion of liberty. Most people spend their entire lives chasing a version of freedom that doesn't exist. They think, if I only had more money, I'd be free. Or if I lived in a different country, I'd be happy. But the truth is, you can travel the entire world and still be a prisoner. If you are carrying your chains inside your head, true freedom is not the absence of a boss or the presence of a large bank account. True freedom is the sovereignty of your soul. It is the moment you realize that no one, not the government, not your neighbors, and certainly not your critics, has the power to define who you are unless you give them the key to your cage. Breaking the social mirror. We live in an era of constant comparison. We look at the curated lives of others and feel like we are falling behind. This social mirror is a trap. When you try to live your life based on what society expects, you aren't living, you are performing. You are wearing a mask to please an audience that isn't even paying attention. To be free, you must have the courage to be disliked. You must be willing to walk a path that looks strange to others but feels right to you. When you stop asking for permission to be yourself, the walls of your mental prison begin to crumble. The power of the present. Many of us are shackled to a version of ourselves that no longer exists. We regret the mistakes of 10 years ago, or we obsess over the what-ifs of the future. But look at your hands. Look at where you are standing right now. The past is a ghost. It cannot touch you. The future is a dream. It hasn't happened yet. Freedom lives in the now. When you commit to doing your best in this very second, whether you are working, creating, or resting, you reclaim your power. You become the director of your own movie, instead of a background actor in someone else's. Discipline. The path to the top. It sounds like a contradiction, but discipline is the highest form of freedom. If you are a slave to your moods, your laziness, or your distractions, you are not free. A man who cannot control his own impulses is a servant to his biology. But the man who can say no to a temporary pleasure for a long-term goal is the only one who is truly liberated. When you master